Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio, and today I'm having a little bit of deja vu. Yesterday I woke up to find a pretty weird product had been revealed over in Australia while I was sleeping, and today I've woken up to find out that two more pretty weird products have gone and been revealed over in Australia while I was sleeping. But I'm going to be honest with you, if I get to wake up and fairly shortly afterwards find out about cool new Pokemon stuff, I am rarely going to be particularly upset about it. Yesterday I showed you this Pikachu and Zekrom GX collection with the gold Pikachu and Zekrom, and I told you how weird it was and all of that. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a very similar product indeed. It is the Reshiram and Charizard GX Premium Collection. Not the only thing that's gone and been revealed today. We will talk about the other one in a little bit. So yeah, it's another one of those gold cards. And you know what? I am into it. In yesterday's video, I said, if Pokemon go and release one of these boxes for all of the gold tag teams, 7 if I'm remembering correctly, I will go and buy all 7 of them. Well, we got 2 out of the 7 so far, ladies and gentlemen. Could we end up getting the rest? And I honestly don't think it is that simple. I could be wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll take you through all my workings in a moment. One thing that is important to note at this stage, we just have a listing on an Australian or an Oceania distributor. We do not have a price. We do not have a release date. We have a listing on an Australian distributor website. That is it. We know that it contains 10 booster packs, and just like the one yesterday, the 5 that we can see are 2 Evolving Skies, 2 Chilling Reign, 1 Battle Styles, which is actually extremely cool, because they're recent packs, they're ones people want. But like I said in yesterday's video, do please remember that products like this are a great way to get rid of booster packs that aren't selling in any other way. So you can see that you have actually got 5 good packs, but the other packs may not be quite so impressive. You have been warned, like I've said. And I don't say this as a negative on Pokemon, this is very good business on their part. But if you've got particular sets which aren't selling in other ways, putting them in products like this is a great way to sell those packs. Now, judging on the Pikachu and Zekrom box we saw yesterday, that means that this is probably going to be $120. Again, it's not confirmed, but we saw an exactly equivalent box where just the promos and the artwork and the name were different. The actual content were exactly the same. That was $120. This should be as well. So you're talking about $87 or £63 with a little bit of rounding. So honestly, for 10 packs and these promos, not particularly terrible. I know after yesterday's video, a few of you did say you were not interested in it for the price, and that's absolutely fine. It's not for everybody. Really, the packs can be gotten elsewhere. These are not out-of-print packs or anything silly like that. So if you're buying this product, you're buying it for the promo. If you want the promo, brilliant. If you don't want the promo, okay. Don't buy it, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't buy it. And then we get to the question of, well, hang on a second, there are 5 more of these tag teams. We've also got the 3 legendary birds, that trio, Garchomp and Giratina, Greninja and Zoroark, Lucario and Melmetal, and Mewtwo and Mew. All of these have been released, or at least were released in Tag All-Stars in Japan, as gold tag teams. Now remember, Tag All-Stars was a set that was released in Japan at the end of the Sun and Moon era. It came around in October 2019, so basically it's old at this stage. And like I say, you know, we had a few of these products that were released with random Tag All-Stars cards, but there really were not very many of them. There was the Jirachi GX collection that got a release in Walmart. And then there was the small but mighty premium collection, which did see release in Australia and North America. But remember that that one never got a release over in Europe, which means people like me totally missed out. And yes, there is absolutely a chance that that happens again. Now, the ones that were released in Australia before, like I say, they did end up seeing a release in North America, so I don't think North America is going to be left out. But I absolutely can see a situation here where this never ends up seeing a European release. Usual deal, if anyone can hook me up with these, hit me up on Twitter at @TheWassy. These look awesome and I want them. So are we going to be getting the other 5? And the answer is, honestly, maybe not. Because if they were only going to release 2 of these, Pikachu and Zekrom and Reshiram and Charizard are the 2 they would release. First of all, you've got Pikachu and Charizard that are the most popular among them. And secondly, look at, for instance, the League Battle decks. There was that pair of League Battle decks where one of them was Pikachu and Zekrom, and one of them was Reshiram and Charizard. Now look, I am not saying that these are necessarily following the League Battle decks, but I am saying that these tag teams are more popular and more likely to see continual releases than the others. Maybe we will get 7 of these products, but having a range of 7 near identical products all released at the same time is a lot. If you look at tins and things of that nature, look at the Eevee tins Pokemon they announced them a little while ago, they're coming out soon. There's 3 of them. 3 is a good number. We often see Pokemon releasing 3 of a particular kind of product. We very, very rarely, if ever, see Pokemon releasing 5 different versions of what is essentially the same product. So yes, we absolutely could see more of these boxes, but 7 of them? All in quick succession? Having 5 more? I'm not buying it. If you want a prediction, if there is a third one, it's blatantly going to be Mewtwo and Mew, because Mewtwo and Mew are more popular than the other Pokemon featured, and it's the next best card, blah, blah, blah. So if there is a third one, I'm expecting it to be Mewtwo and Mew, and apparently I'm going to find out tomorrow morning when I wake up, because that's the cadence we've got at the moment. But just hang tight. I really don't think at this stage it is fair to go, oh, we're getting all 7 of them. I think that is a big stretch. It really does not fit with what Pokemon have done in the past. And I don't know why it's been 2 years, and by the time these come out, it will actually have been just a little over 2 years. I really don't know why 2 years later, Pokemon are suddenly giving us these gold cards. Remember, like I said yesterday, these will have rotated out of the standard format by the time we actually get these released. It's weird and it doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but I want these gold cards and we get the jumbo versions as well, so I'm not in a mood to argue. The other product that has gone and been revealed is the Pokémon TCG Mythical Squishy Premium Collection, and this is another really weird product that I frankly don't really understand the point of, but I kind of love it, and if it comes out here, I'm probably buying it. Now, essentially, what you get is 8 booster packs, and again, there's a bunch of Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, all of that in there, which is cool. 3 promo cards and 3 squishies. Now, if you look at the image on the screen, it looks like the squishies are basically just little foam models of Mew, Victini, and Celebi. The kind that we do not get included in Pokemon TCG sets like ever. I have no idea why we have this. This makes basically no sense to me. I don't really understand it, like, at all. I don't know why these Pokemon TCG products have these squishies in. I kind of love them and I kind of want them. And I know my kids would love them, like, for 5 seconds before they rip the heads off because, they're made of foam. They ain't lasting too long. Or some kind of rubber. Something along those lines. But I kind of love that it's being released. The thing is, the squishies are really about the only reason to buy this product unless you're buying for a sealed collection. Because again, there's nothing particularly weird looking at the booster packs. There's nothing in there that makes me think, I must have it. And although they are referred to as promo cards, it's the Victini and the Celebi from Sword and Shield, and the Mew from Darkness Ablaze. They're not alternate art cards. And we can actually see that Victini has the Sword and Shield set symbol on, so you don't even have that thing where we used to have sometimes, where you would get a different set symbol, which would make it, for some collectors, worth actually picking up. they're just reprints of, to be blunt, free Pokemon V, which have been released for a while and aren't terribly exciting. And yes, I am fully aware that that Victini is actually the good Victini, the one that we do evolve up into Victini V Max, which does incidentally see a bunch of play, but it came out in Sword and Shield. We had a reprint in the V Dex a little while ago. It's really not a particularly exciting card because we've seen it several times. So frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see this as a particularly exciting product. Yes, those squishies are very, very cool, but I don't know if I want to buy this just for the squishies. Incidentally, we don't have a direct comparison we can make here to try and guess the price, so we're not going to do so. There is no equivalent product that I have seen that we can go, oh, it's going to cost this much. So for that reason, I'm not willing to actually sit down and tell you what the price is going to be. I'm going to let you guys figure that one out yourself. My point here is that yes, this is an extremely cool product, but no, you don't need it. The cards are, in at least as far as we can tell from the image, in no way, shape or form different or exclusive. The packs, there's a million different products you can get packs in, and then you've got the squishies. If you want the squishies, go for it, ladies and gentlemen. These are awesome. If you don't want the squishies, I think this might be one better left on the shelf. Now, one quick point before we do finish up here. On the distributor site, both of these have the same little note on that says, this line will be heavily allocated, meaning order quantities placed are not guaranteed. But then again, that website actually says that on all Pokemon products at the moment. However, the lovely Poké Collection, who is based over in Oceania and does know a lot about this, has confirmed that that distributor does always say this, but then also told us that the amount of local orders that have been reduced in allocation because of overselling is becoming the norm. So I don't think it's quite as easy as just going, oh my goodness, it's going to be super heavily allocated, they're going to be impossible to get. But do bear in mind they might not be all that easy, ladies and gentlemen. What I will say is, as much as, if the Squishy Box comes out over here, I will buy it, but I'm not going to rush out to buy it. But the two gold tag teams, oh my goodness, if they don't come out over here, I am going to be looking for someone to try and hook me up, because oh my goodness, these seem awesome. But I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.